And now, live from the Neverland Theatre, your host, Gary Starr.
Stage 2.
Hello, a very good evening to you. Welcome once again to StageToStream.tv, live here from the Neverland Theatre in the sunny Skeg, Vegas. It's not sunny. Well, no, actually, it was quite nice today. So, hope you're well wherever you are, whatever you're doing. We're in 4K tonight. Oh, yes. We've upgraded the cameras, and hopefully we're not out of time with what we're doing, so that's a bonus as well. Hope you're well wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Welcome to StageStream.tv. Tonight we've got a fabulous guest a little bit later on, and of course some chat with Right Hand Ruthie as well. But before we start, as always, we ask you to share the stream and of course give us a like, get interactive, get chatting in the chat, talk to us. We'd love to hear from you, and we love chatting with you. That's what we're here for. That's what we're doing. Right now, let's find out what's on tonight here on Stage to Stream. Live tonight on Stage to Stream, Tommy Balaam. Plus, live chat and questions with your host, Gary Starr and Right Hand Ruthie. It's all happening right here on Yes, very exciting evening this evening, chatting with Tommy Balaam. That's a superhero name. Oh, bit of a giveaway. Before we even start, which is good. So I hope you're well wherever you are. It's nice to see you once again. What day is it? Wednesday? Got to be Wednesday, hasn't it? Yeah. So welcome one and all back to our little bit of insanity and the fun that we have here at StageToStream.tv. Let's right now, you know you're waiting for her. We always are. It's Right Hand Ruthie.
Right hand Ruthie, right hand Ruthie.
Right Hand Ruthie.
Yeah. She's got a fringe.
Oh, it's been a superhero.
Yeah, it's a fringe with a good fringe, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's getting longer again.
No, it's good. It kind of comes down over your face in a kind of superhero
crescent,
way. Yeah,
crescent
no, it's good.
moon shape.
It's good. It's good. How are you, Ruthie? Are you good?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all good. Yes, I've had a lovely day. I've been travelling today in my car up to Yorkshire Wildlife Park for a little bit of a business meeting.
Yeah.
Because we're allowed to do that. Good. And it was very good. We can't talk about it because I'm on an NDA. But yeah. How was your day? On an NDA, non-disclosure agreement.
I thought you
Can't talk about things.
I thought you said NBA.
I could be in the Basketball Association as well. I don't know.
You would be good at that.
What, basketball?
You're tall.
Why are you looking over here?
Sorry.
Look forward.
No, they're all tall, aren't they? You'd be really good at it.
Ooh, okay.
I was always rubbish at it.
Bit sexist, racist, whatever it is.
No,
Heightist.
I'd be heightist.
Yeah. Bit like Beverly Charles, who nearly got a ban last night for using the word monkey in the chat.
Oh, no. Can't believe that happened.
Well, there you go.
Anyway, listen.
Yeah, go on.
You would be good at that.
I would be good at that. I was good at that. Look
Were
forward.
you?
I'm not over here. I'm over there.
Were
I'm
you
in
good
front
at-
of you.
were you
Right
good
there.
at
Look.
sports and
There we go.
PE?
Was I good at sports and PE? No, it was awful.
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Very poor.
Oh.
I got made to play rugby once. Me playing rugby. It was
Wow.
awful. Yeah. I was in a scrum, whatever that is, with a lot of men. It's a bit weird.
Oh.
It's very macho. Anyway, there you go.
I was
Good.
never much good at it, to be honest. I was good at running.
Good,
Well,
were
no,
you?
I wasn't. I kind of was. Like, no good at sprinting because I've got ridiculously short legs. But I was good at the long distance. I was good at that.
Right.
I enjoyed that. That was
Good.
good. Yeah.
Good banter, Ruth. As always, top banter. Now, before we start this evening, of course, if you want to get social, you must jump onto Facebook chat. Come to StageToStream.tv on Facebook and find us there. You can join in. I mean, we're out on Twitch and Twitter and YouTube and Facebook everywhere, but this is the main place to be. This is where the party is. This is where you can talk directly to Ruth. And, of course, there are other ways as well. Ruth, if people want to get social this evening in Social Media Corner, what do they need to do?
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked.
So do I.
So-
Because it's time to...
Get social.
in Social Media Corner.
Oh, you still not got the ding. Can you ding that?
Ding.
Can you... No, like a ting on the...
What?
This.
Hold on. What, on my port bottle? Hold on.
Try
then.
again.
Hold on, I'm tangled. Right, on my port bottle here.
What makes a good sound
No,
around
it's,
here?
well, no, it's fine. Here we go.
Let's get social.
That was anticlimactic. Give my pen back.
Story of my life. Okay, what do they need to do if they want to get social?
Well, what you need to do is head on over to stacystream.tv on
Ooh,
Facebook, like
yes.
many of you already are.
Right then.
Hop into the comments, say hello, tell me what you've been doing. It's St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
Hooray!
Yeah, anyway.
Steel drums are my favourite drum.
Nothing to do with St. Patrick, but
Nothing.
it's kind of Irish.
What?
Good. Okay.
So hop into the comments. Just say hello.
Hello.
There's got lots of friends in there today.
Yay.
Having a chat about anyway, or make sure you like and share it as well,
Yeah.
because that needs to happen. Also,
Harry Steadman's already saying, wwhat's the number, Gary?
well, I'm
They're
glad you
impatient.
asked, because you can WhatsApp or text me on my telephone as well, and the number is
Reading it.
07510.
You're rubbish.
Followed by 891. Then 005.
It's been 4 weeks.
Was that number again?
That's 07510.
Of course.
Followed by 891. Then 005.
Wow. 4 weeks we've had that going, and yeah, you still don't know it, do you?
no.
You're still looking down to
Well,
read
it's-
it off your auto cue.
It does. It's not a number that rolls off the tongue.
It is.
It's not.
It is if you know this jingle.
07510.
Very good. She's looking forward.
Followed by 891. Then 005.
That's right.
Let's get social.
One more time without
That's
looking.
07510.
Of course.
Followed by 891. Then
005.
Smashed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for that last 5, I think. I don't know what you said there, but it's probably off.
No, it's the Because 07510. I
Yeah.
want to say 078.
No,
'cause
that'd be
that's
rubbish.
what most numbers are.
Anyway, so there you go. But it's good, Ruth. Well done.
Thanks.
It's a nice little dance, and people remember that, and they remember the number.
What is
unlike
going on with
you,
this today?
I don't know with what your fringe.
Floppy.
It's well,
Get out
it's
of
a
the way.
fringe, and it's to your credit.
Now listen.
Michelle Shipman said, "Fantastic."
Ah,
Hello,
Like the-
Michelle. Hope you're well.
hello, Michelle. We've got lots of friends here. Harry
Yep.
Steadman's back.
Yes,
Where
Andrew
were you?
Merrills plus Becky. Been very busy all week, but got time to chill tonight. Welcome back to
We've missed
StationStream.tv.
you.
We've missed you, yeah.
That's good.
What else you got?
Well, Harry Steadman's popped back in. Where were you? Just let us down yesterday.
Yeah,
Wasn't
You
here.
did. Wasn't here.
Nope.
You missed him, didn't you? Because you had no one to banter with.
Well, Anyway.
Leanne said, "Come on."
No, you go.
No, you do it.
no, you go.
No, I don't want to steal your
Well,
thunder.
no, well, it's too
It's
late.
over
You've
to you.
already been hopping in
No,
my
go on,
comments,
go on.
taking them all.
Take it now.
Well, what were you going to talk about?
Dancing around the house.
Oh yeah, Leanne Unsworth. Hello. Leah goes around the house singing it. Just saying. See, well, good. She knows it. Taught well
Yeah.
before the pandemic.
Well, she knows the number and you don't. So bonus.
Yeah. Does
Well
she
done.
want a job?
Yeah, probably. Jump on.
Come on in. Who else have we got? Beverly Charles. Hello, Beverly.
Everyone's in the chat tonight.
Oh, here's Harry. He said he ended up taking a long afternoon nap, 7 hours.
Wow. It's good when you can do
That's
that.
good, isn't
I
it?
haven't had chance to. Yeah.
That's good. Have a
Yeah.
nap.
Nice.
Right now, anyway.
I think Yvette's out there. Hello, Yvette.
Hi, Yvette.
She liked the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want a shout out, just jump in the.
Leanne Unsworth called you
chat.
out.
What?
She said the live disappeared, so couldn't go back and find the name of the people. What people?
live?
What people?
What live?
I don't know.
What disappeared? What? When? Where? What happened? Where?
Yesterday. Did it come off? I don't know.
What?
I don't know. I'm
The
so
show, well, it's on YouTube.
confused.
It should be on Facebook as well, but it's on YouTube, Twitter, and everywhere else as well. So
Been
if it's
looking
not on one,
at
it's on the
stuff.
other. Good. Okay.
Very confused.
Yeah. I
This
don't know.
happens a lot because I turn away to talk to you and then I come back and the
Don't look at
comments
me
have
to
gone.
look forward. I'm in
Anyway.
front of you.
Listen,
Yeah, go on.
St. Patrick's Day.
Okay, we're going into the look of the Irish.
No, you can't do that. That's
Why?
not okay.
Why?
Someone will be offended nowadays.
Listen, I'm an actor. I can do all accents.
Can you?
Yes.
Right in the chat right now. Give me
Okay,
accents
there
you
are-
wish for Gary
There
to
are a couple that
do.
we can't do because that might be cultural appropriation.
Well, you've just done
and-
Irish and you're not Irish.
Yeah, but there's difference, isn't there?
Well, not really.
Anyway, good.
Nope.
Go on. What you got?
Right, well, I don't know. We've not had one yet, have we,
Well, I
look?
could-
So
well,
who
okay.
wants to come in first? Who's it going to be?
Tommy's in the chat.
Tommy, I was swinging a sock with an egg in it. That only makes sense here. Well done.
Yeah.
Um,
Pervert.
Right, Michelle Shipman, do a Scouse accent.
All right then. How you doing? Hey, come here. Hey, calm down. Listen, right.
Majorly.
Calm down.
You're supposed to say chicken and a can of Coke.
Chicken and a can of Coke. Good. Okay, well, it's going to be started off good.
Right,
Okay.
Harry Stedman, Gary, can you do a Lithuanian accent?
No. No, I can't. I don't know. I
Lithuanian
could probably learn
accents.
it, but yeah, weird. Okay, good.
Okay, that's all we've got so far. Translate. I wonder what the subtitles are kicking out now. Why have you got?
Well, we're probably going to be on a racist ban at some point. So.
Stop it.
Yeah, well, Beverly was. Anyway, listen.
Scottish pirate. Oh, that's most days.
A Scottish pirate?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in order to get the gruff voice, he would probably have to be a little bit Glaswegian. Hey, that's right, 'tis a Scottish pirate. Hey.
Right.
There you go. That was good, wasn't it?
Well, Michelle Shipman says, "Calm down. I'm going to the park to feed the ducks." Say that in Scouse.
Calm down. I'm going to the...
Why have you got high pitched?
Calm down. How high pitch can I go? I'm going Glaswegian again. No, I'm not good at Scouse. I can do most others, but
Leanne Unsworth.
there's no subtitles tonight. That's because Beverly Childers made it racist. So apparently, she got a ban. What was it for?
Right. So we were
Okay,
talking
well,
last
we need
night.
to discuss this
We
because
do.
it wasn't.
In the
wasn't
meantime,
racist,
pop in
but-
your accents you want Gary to do.
Okay.
Now, so what happened yesterday? Steve Andrews was here, and we
Right.
were talking about
Oh, was it the fact
a
that
TV
the
show
no, but
called-
it was the fact that the
Autocorrect.
stream had gone out of sync, so we were talking like this.
yeah, you know, like those old kung fu films.
Yeah.
Is it Jackie Chan?
Yeah.
Like the early Jackie Chan films, when they and the dubbing. See, now they're very clever nowadays. I don't know if you've noticed, but on Netflix, when you watch something that's been produced elsewhere, and
Chan.
well, he's not on Netflix. Well, he might be on Netflix. I don't know. Now listen. So, like, we
Okay.
were watching something that was produced in Russia.
Oh wait, Beverly Charles said she broke community standards on bullying.
She did. She
because-
sent me a screenshot on a
because
on the.
well, that's because apparently I'm hairy and I look like a monkey. That's bullying me.
We'll get to that in a minute. There's
Okay.
a backstory, a side
Well,
story.
Don't
now
just
listen.
assume because I'm hairy
What is
that
going
I'm a
on with
monkey.
this? Get out of the way.
Also, can we all not use the word monkey in chat against me because you will get banned
Right. Okay.
just because I'm hairy?
Now listen.
Go on.
Right. Where was I?
I've
We
no
were on
idea.
Netflix and I watched something that was produced in, I think, Russia. And there was a German thing as well, and it was very good. They're both very good, but they're very clever nowadays. That they, that the way they film it, they don't necessarily have the actor or the character on screen that's delivering those lines.
Ah, right,
So they're filming the reaction shot of the other characters that are in that scene, or
Right.
they're panning away, and they'll pan back to the actor that's talking so that you can match up the face with the voice. It's very clever the way that they've now changed that. Whereas before they didn't really bother. They would just show the actor, and of course they were talking in their own language, but it was dubbed over with some, an English actor's voice.
Right, can I just point out that
Yeah.
this is very interesting, but Harry Stedman has come in with a challenge. He said a French cowboy.
What would a French cowboy say? Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Where's my horse?
Où est ma vache?
That's a cow.
I know. I ride a cow because I'm a cowpoke. Cow. Où est ma... what is horse in French?
I was just having a look. And I
Bonjour.
should know this.
Où est le
Cheval.
horse? Right. Oh, yeah, okay.
Well, if it's a male horse.
Bonjour.
Should know that.
Où
It's
est
a
le cheval?
step of the horse. Should know that.
What?
Anyway,
Do
what?
that again. Do that.
What?
Do step of the horse.
Step of the horse.
And again, one more time.
Step of the horse.
Yeah, it's good that you do that. Bonjour. Où est mon
Well, no,
cheval?
that's the step. Oh, never
That was a
mind. It's a
cowboy-
ballet thing,
that
but
was
with your arms
right,
instead
listen,
of your feet
that was a
doing
cowboy in French.
was
Bonjour.
awful.
Où est mon cheval?
Dreadful.
Hmm.
Now, have we got any more accents? Come on, this is fun.
I don't know.
And, oh no, I hadn't finished the story about the why
Oh,
Beverly.
Yvette Pepper's now come in with Cheval. Well done.
All right, 10
Yvette.
minutes too late.
You're too late.
No,
I've
no,
already
but
done
she's
it.
not because this is
Oh,
behind,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. No, yeah, you are 20
You are
seconds
right.
behind.
I was thinking
You
Padishah,
are.
Step of the Cat, and I was like,
Yeah.
no, it's not. It's Step of the Horse, which is the other
Ooh,
one.
am
And
I
which is
shacked?
anyway.
am I shacked?
Anyway, right, pack it in.
go on.
Listen, because we need to finish this
We
conversation.
do. Yeah.
So Beverly got in trouble with Facebook. She's on
Okay.
a warning because, as I was saying, you know, with the dubbing over things,
Yeah.
somebody else jumped in. I think it was Steve Andrews, but I think he said there was a TV show in the 70s called Water Margins.
Right.
But
okay.
autocorrect changed margin to monkey.
Water monkeys.
So
are
it
a
said
thing,
water monkey.
I think.
But
oh no,
then-
seahorses.
What? Do you know male seahorses give birth?
Yeah.
Not the female ones.
Brilliant. You know what that is, don't you? We've been waiting for it. It is.
It's Ruth's fun fact of the day.
but
We've
it's
been
true.
waiting for one, and there it is.
Tell us about it.
But have you ever seen one give birth? It's really violent. It's all squirty and there's hundreds of them.
That's pretty much like all things.
But
Anyway, go on.
right. Anyway, autocorrect changed margin to monkey.
Right, and also,
then,
but
and-
also, Beverly
oh.
Charles has pointed out, well, okay, but we'll come back to that, but Beverly Charles has pointed out that Monkey was the 1970s TV show.
Wasn't
which,
that the monkeys though?
No, you're thinking of Hey with the Monkeys.
Yeah, they were good. I
But
like
there
them.
was a TV show called Monkey, which they've remade, which is awful. But the original one was Monkey, and it had Pigsy and Trippy Tarka.
Tripitaka? Tapioca?
He was a monk, but he looked like a girl. It was really weird
Maybe
and
he was.
confusing because I fancied Trippy Tarka for years, and then so who knows? It's all good. But that happened. Good story, Ruth.
Okay, back to my story.
Okay, yeah.
Autocorrect changed margin to monkey, and then Beverly Charles put 3 laughing emojis and then monkey, and Facebook thought she was being mean to monkeys and gave her a warning.
No, they thought she was being mean to me, the host, because I'm very hairy and I look like a monkey.
Well, if you want to identify as a monkey, you do it.
Oh, well, I probably
Now
do.
listen, where are we? Gary, where's the hashtag wet trumpet? No, Harry Stedman.
Oh, yes.
No. That's more of a recorder, isn't it?
Yeah, but it doesn't
Or
matter.
a clarinet. That's not a trumpet.
Oh, I didn't even have the thing on me then. It was on you, looking at me.
I was just looking at you in
Yeah.
disgust.
Well,
with
you
the
know what
whole
that
thing.
means, don't you? This trumpet's got at least 8 bits on it.
Valves.
Whatever.
Are they valves? I
Good.
think they're valves.
Good.
Now, we're waiting for something. I've got to scroll up. Cornish from Yvette Pepper. She would like you to be Cornish.
I don't know. What's Cornish? Give me a thing. I can do it. I can probably drop into it, but go on.
I don't know.
What's Cornish?
Cornish is, well, it's like
All right there,
farmery.
my lover.
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah, I can do that. All right there, my lover. Down there in the older, wherever she is, down London town. Right. Oh, nice in it. Good.
The man of one voice with some weird inflections.
Oh, no, I can do lots of voices. Well, I
Yeah.
can. I can.
Can you though? What's your favourite accent to do?
Probably Scottish.
Yeah.
Funny story.
Can you do the rest of the show in Scottish?
Well, a funny story. No, because Scottish is my kind of go-to accent that I can just drop into like that. And once we did a show where it started with Jay and Barry, and it was Peter Pan, obviously. So we did this show in Scotland. And I was really nervous about this, so I start the show as Jay and Barry, and I go, hello everybody, my name is Jay and Barry, I am the author and writer of the show you're about to see, Peter Pan. It's a wonderful story, have you believed it, and all that sort of stuff. And then if you have a good imagination, I will turn into Mr. Darling, and Mr. Darling is father to Wendy, Michael and John, and did that. And at the end of it, the teacher, who was from Edinburgh, came up to me and she went, whereabouts in Edinburgh are you from? And I said, I'm not, I'm from Skegness, well, Derby, whatever. And she went, wow. Because I was going to say, your English accent is awful, but your Scottish is beautiful. So there you go. True story. And you know what that is? It's Gary's fun fact of the day.
right. Now, I've got to apologise.
Tell us about it.
Gary.
I've got to apologise.
What about?
Well, because that story was incredibly boring. Is that what I sound like when I go on?
Oh.
Is that what you all go on about?
Like
I'm really
a lot
sorry.
worse.
I'm
A lot
so
worse.
Sorry. What, yours is or mine?
No, yours is normally, yeah. That was a good story.
What?
I did accents and everything.
Literally stopped
I did
listening.
accents and everything. I know. That's what I do. I tune off and then get in trouble because
Yeah, I didn't.
yeah.
I was literally just scrolling through and replying
It's
to
a true
comments.
story. Said, but your English is awful. So when I did Mr. Darling that spoke like this, I say it, Wendy. That was awful, but my Scottish was lovely. So that is a true story.
Can you do Russian?
I would like to drink the vodka. Yes, I can do the Russian. Fancy mash. And then go into Kazakhstan. Good. Okay.
Well, neighbours, I suppose, in a way.
It's all there, isn't it? It's right. You'd like the Russian. Yes. Anyway, listen. It's almost time for our first guest this evening. Very exciting indeed.
very
Yes.
exciting.
But first of all, we're going to have a little bit of a look at Captain Fantastic. Oh, yes. Or Tommy Balaam.
It's a superhero name, that,
It's a
isn't it?
superhero name. I'm going to question him about this when we meet him very shortly indeed, because I've not met him yet. You met him earlier on
did,
Zoom
yeah.
because I wasn't here. But Tommy Balaam is a superhero name. We're going to chat to him very shortly indeed, right after this.
Hey, hey.
Yes, indeed. Hello, my friend.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Well, welcome. Welcome to StageToStream.tv. Lovely to meet you. We didn't meet early. We were just discussing. I wasn't here. I was away, but Ruth met you. And
You had better things to do, right?
Well, no, not that. I was up in Yorkshire, weirdly, for my first meeting of the year. But it's lovely to meet you. Welcome. Tommy Balaam, yes. We were just saying that's a real superhero name in itself, because it kind of lends itself to Balaam.
Balaam.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a Hebrew name. I know that much.
Well, there you go. It's all good. How are you, my
In the
friend?
Bible, actually. It's in the Bible, and it's
Is
not
it?
the best story. It's about a horrible man who loves money.
Balaam was a horrible man, but you're not.
Well, sometimes.
It's lovely to meet you, my friend. Listen, we're going to talk about all this, the kind of things you're doing. You've written many books. We went on your YouTube earlier, and it's insanely good. So we're going to drop a link to that for everybody to look at that later, because you've got loads of stuff on there, which is great, and all stuff you've done as well through lockdown, which is amazing. But tell us first of all a little bit about you. Let's find out a bit of you. How did you get into all this?
So I trained as an actor. I went to East 15 Drama School for 3 lovely years. Came out of drama school. I thought I'd be famous instantly, and I wasn't.
We all had that.
Yeah, I don't know what. And then it's quite humbling, really. And I think one year I was in Doctors, a little part, and then I did an advert. And I'd made like $6,000 a year, and I was like, I need an income. And I was doing like a lot of TIE at the time as well. And I thought, why don't I do kids parties? And at the time, there wasn't really any superhero kids parties. And I was like, I'm going to be the superhero kids party man. And that's how it began.
Amazing. And you've done, obviously, I mean, E15, it's good. That's a good start and sort of stuff. So you're now moving towards doing this, tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Yes, it is, isn't it?
It's tomorrow.
The world record attempt. Which
it.
is amazing, of the most people watching this show. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, so basically we were talking with Comic Relief about raising money, and they're like, got any ideas? And we're like, should we do the largest online kids party? And they were like, oh, sounds great. And that was it, really. So yeah, we're just trying to get as many people to tune in tomorrow. It's 4:30 p.m. It's good I know the time. If you go to our website, www.captain-fantastic.co.uk, there's a link on there. It's all free. Really, we're just, spreading smiles and hopefully getting lots of donations for Comic Relief.
Amazing.
And Zoom gave us a login as well for free. They donated it, so we can have over 1,000 children on there.
That's insane. That's good.
We're on about 400 or 500 at the minute, though. So we need to
Well, after watching this tonight, it's going to go crazy. Trust me.
Exactly.
It'll be at least 405. Listen, tell us about Captain Fantastic. Where does this character come from?
The depths of my mind, my powerful mind. It's actually my dad that came up with the name. I was in Cornwall coming up with a show. My parents live in Cornwall. I was there trying to come up with my show. And then we're just coming up with names, really, like, Desperate Dan, oh, that's been taken, and whatever, Magic Mike, oh, that's been taken. And they just landed on Captain Fantastic, I don't know. And we Googled it. The first thing you do when you come up with a name is Google it. Has anyone else got the name? And it was like, oh, there's an Elton John album, but we're like, oh, that's old. That's fine.
Nobody remembers him.
But yeah, so that was it, really. It wasn't, I should make up like it felt like Joe's, what's the Book of Mormon? I found this angel, led me to some golden plates.
And you dug them up and there they were.
Yeah, exactly. No, I just Googled it and it looked like no one was using it.
It was free. It's good. And of course you do all this stuff. I mean, if you go, we're putting in the comments right now all your links and everything. So if you go on YouTube, you can see you reading all these stories and doing all these things, which is amazing. It's such a good character. Yeah. So how's it been for you, sort of during the lockdown? Because I mean, I'm assuming this is kind of where the Zoom sort of parties came from and that side of it.
Yeah, we never thought of doing stuff online. I don't know, because we're very physical, very much in the world. It's all about, get off computers. Was kind of our ethos before this. And now it's like, get on a computer. Yeah, so first thing happened, so my business partner, Ricky, runs a dance school, and that's worldwide. So they do lots of, it's called Zouk, the dance, and it's a Brazilian dance, and they'll go all around the world. And they could, because of that, he could see the lockdown happening before. So a lot of the dance events were getting cancelled in other places in the world because of COVID.
Yeah.
Because of that, we sort of saw it coming maybe a little bit earlier than others. And because of that, we're like, okay, there might be a lockdown coming. Let's launch an online toddler group just for free on our page and see what happens. And we did it. And the first week of doing it, we had 10,000 people watching live. Yeah. And it was like, wow, this is good. And then we were like, okay, let's get a PR stunt. What can we do? Because we've got PR as well. It's like, what can we do? And we said, well, let's do a 24-hour live kids party on our social media. And that alone had a reach of 3.2 million. And all our thinking was, if we have to do virtual parties, how can we really spread our name online? It's just the stars aligned, and the things we did at that time just worked for us. And we did 300 kids parties last month, online ones. So it's just,
wow.
We got but we have got a big team, and there's 11 franchises. I have 40 entertainers that work for me just in London, and then the franchises have their own guys. So it's quite a big team, and we need to get them work. So that the thing is, when there's a problem, you sit down and think of solutions.
Yeah. No, but that's good though, because like we've discovered, there was a lot of people that that kind of went, well, that's it, the pandemic's hit, it's over, and a lot of people have sat back and kind of gone, well, there's nothing we can do. But there are people out there like yourselves that went, even ahead of time, that just went, how do we adapt and what do we do to to make this work? And credit to you, you've done exactly that. And if you're you're franchising out as well, that's incredible work. Do you know what I mean? It's amazing.
Oh, thank you. Well, it's lots of headaches.
Of course, but at least we kept working. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing.
I get bored if I've got nothing to do. That's why I keep writing kids' books. How do these get here? I don't know.
Amazing. Well, we're going to show one of your, because we pulled one off YouTube, which is out there, but we're going to show one of them very shortly indeed, which is exciting.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. And we're, like I say, we're going to push people towards your page as well. It's amazing stuff you're doing. Do you prefer the performing, or do you prefer the writing? What kind of, where are you right now with your sort of stuff that you're doing?
I tell you what is nice, and this probably took 5-6 years to get to this point, is really, once you get a staff and you don't do the, like, I don't like admin. I hate taking bookings.
Yeah.
But I took all the bookings for the first 3-4 years of my company. Then I got a mate to do it for a little bit, and etc. So I hated that job, and then I got someone else to do it. Then marketing, I'm not really that bothered about that either. So now I've got someone else to do it. Sales, get someone else. And now I just do the jobs I enjoy, and that is literally just creating. So I like creating new things, and I like showing off at parties. So that's so I like them equally, but I do just like doing. I have no attention for things I don't enjoy anymore, but I'm very lucky that I got to that point, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's kind of the dream, isn't it, for everybody? I think, to just do the stuff you want to do. I'm kind of the same. Ruth does all the rubbish I don't want to do.
You get something chucked at you in a minute.
Yeah. Literally, she's got that face on right now. But no, it's true. We kind of move towards that place where we want to be, which is that creative side. So yeah. So
and I love creating. We've just written a cartoon as well, and we did this thing called Kids Screen. If anyone ever writes a cartoon, I suggest doing Kids Screen or Children Media Conference. And literally, we've been pitching our cartoon to Disney, Nickelodeon, Warner Media, and we've got lots of great feedback. We've got to do a rewrite, that's for sure. But
well, of course, yeah.
I just love creating. That's pretty much right.
Like I say, the YouTube video that we're going to show, which is you storytelling, but it's interspersed with those beautiful cartoons and those characters and even the sound effects and all that side of it that just sort of it's really good. Really enjoyed it. So yes, we're going to show that very shortly indeed. I'm excited. Ruthie over there, I'm going to bring her in right now. You won't be able to see her, but you can hear her in the ethos. Hello, Ruthie.
Hello.
You all right?
I am. How are you?
Yeah, good. You got stuff for us?
Yeah, we've got lots of people jumping in the chat.
Nice.
Saying hello, they're loving your stuff. Lots of friends that already like you and all your social medias, etc. So now they like it too. Oh my goodness, there's so much love for her. Nigel
that's my mum, that is.
Is it?
Mum, my sister.
Mums have to. We've got Nigel Harvey. He's popped in. Hi, Nigel. He says, I have to say, I discovered Captain Fantastic last year, taking kids' entertainment to the next level. Love it.
That's good.
Nice.
Oh, thank you very much.
Great, yeah. So definitely get those questions in. I've already popped in all the links into the chat. So make sure you do scroll up, share and like and check all those out. Particularly if you've got lots of younger children as well, then definitely get onto that YouTube channel and have a little look through. Right, so Tommy, we want to know, although you've already said that you're pitching to Disney and all these other places, in 5 years' time, we want to know, where do you want to be?
On a beach.
Wouldn't we all?
Writing on a beach, that's it.
Or Spider-Man, I don't know.
Well, you're that now.
The big goal is to conquer England with franchising and kids parties. So we're nationwide. That's probably the 2-3 year goal, and then the 5-year goal would really be to break another country. To start doing that really. And the thing is when you have a brand, you can do it. It's like the dream is Disney, really.
Yeah.
So Mickey Mouse, it started with Mickey Mouse, but now look at them, it's gone on into so many things. But once you've got a brand, you can go off and do merchandise, do toys, do cartoons, go global.
Yeah, no, it's good. I love it.
That's the dream.
I love it. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to give him a bit of your Captain Fantastic. I think we need to. So sit back, relax for the next few minutes. Let's enjoy a bit of this, and then we're going to chat more about it. Here we go. Don't go anywhere.
Fantastic and the Chocolate Planet. Captain Fantastic was sailing the stars. He floated past Neptune and drifted past Mars. It was peaceful and quiet and tranquil on board until something terrible rumbled and roared. Good grief, cried the captain. We're space monster stew! Or perhaps it's an ogre, a witch, or some new, strange kind of monster, a space ghoul or mummy. Captain, said Winston, I think it's my tummy. With a squirgling gurgle, it rumbled once more. It shook all the windows and rattled the door. They opened the fridge, but nothing was there. The larder was empty. The cupboards were bare. But, Captain, said Winston, there's nothing to eat. Dear Winston, said Captain, you're in for a treat. I've got just the place for us to relax. a chocolate planet that's made out of snacks. Their captain soon landed their ship on the shore of a chocolate lake with a licorice floor. Marshmallow clouds filled the shiny blue sky, and fluffy pink candy floss birds fluttered by. They nibbled on biscuits in cookie dough cove, scoffed in jelly jungle and gobstopper grove. In peppermint meadow they gobbled and munched. They chomped through the fudge forest. They slurped and they crunched. They ate cocoa cannons and Mount Honeycomb, but after some time they started to groan. Their tummies had swollen, grown heavy and round. They struggled to pick themselves up off the ground. With a wheeze and a stagger, they started for home. "Oh, I don't feel too good," Winston said with a moan. They huffed up the hill with a pant and a gasp. Their overfull tummies went up for the task. Exhausted and sweaty, they reached the lake shore. They unlocked the ship and opened the door. They tried to climb in and rest at long last, but their big round tummies were jammed stuck fast. "Good gracious," said the captain, "we're quite out of shape. If we don't do something, we'll never escape. This planet we're stranded, trapped here forever." But luckily for Captain, Winston was clever. "No panic, Captain, we can't lose our heads. Why don't we try a good workout instead? Some exercise, Captain, that's all we need. Some nicey, healthy fun will soon have us freed." They started with star jumps, some burpees and squats. They danced and did judo, tried Zumba and lots of crazy space races. They ran round and around until they were tired and flopped to the ground. The captain felt better and Winston did too. Felt lively and healthy and good through and through. They leapt to their feet and ran to the gap and stepped straight aboard the zippity zap. "Good work," said the captain. "Well, look, now we're fit." "And I've learnt my lesson," said Winston, "that it isn't wise to fill up on chocolates and sweets. In future, I won't go bananas with treats." Soon Chocolate Planet was far down below. "Goodbye," said Winston. "We're sorry to go." "Winston," said Captain, "what a wonderful treat. But tomorrow, let's have something different to eat."
I love that. It's amazing, and it's got a nice little sort of message as well, hasn't it? Of be healthy.
Yeah, that's the world we live in now, isn't it? No, well, I think the best children's stuff always has a message. For me, I love Roald Dahl. How dark it is, but I just don't think you could pull that off really.
Well, you can try, but you'll get cancelled. So
yeah, exactly. I'm a lot more wholesome in my.
Yeah, no, it's good. So, are you Captain? You're Captain Fantastic. That's kind of you, isn't it? I suppose.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah, my ego is. The thing when people go out as Captain Fantastic, like they're everyone. Whoever wears the suit is Captain Fantastic.
Yeah. And what about the dog? Where's that from?
It's a family dog, actually.
Is
the
it?
first family dog was Winston.
Amazing.
Yeah. But he's been going, "I've got a dog called Max," and I swear he looks at the book and thinks, "When's my turn?"
And then a secondary character in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Who does your artwork and stuff?
He's a guy called Daniel Howard, and he's really good, actually, and very patient.
Yeah.
So, I like him.
It's amazing. It's amazing. We've got a couple of questions coming in. Ruthie, we're coming back to you. Hello, Ruthie.
Hello.
Give us a question.
Okie dokie. So we want to know, so this is from Leanne Unsworth. Hi, Leanne. She says, what has been your most memorable event so far in your career and why?
Ooh. Wow, there you go.
It's a big question.
It's deep. It's a deep question.
We like to get deep here.
Do you know what? I'm really bad at congratulating myself. Once I've done it, I go on to the next thing. And I don't really celebrate that much. I literally do just go, "Oh, that's good. Next one."
Yeah.
Biggest career highlight. It depends, isn't it? Like, I've got twins, and I like playing with them more than my work.
No, that's cool. That's cool. Do you know what? We had the conversation here. We said you're very humble with everything because obviously, you chatted with Ruth earlier and she said, what do you want to advertise this evening? You kind of went, yeah, whatever, just whatever, And then we looked into all the stuff you've done and we're like, That's incredible. Do you know what I mean? But you don't go, oh yeah, by the way, I've got all this going on and this and you can look at this, this and this. You kind of, you are right. You just sort of go, yeah, that was good. On to the next thing, which is you don't meet many people like that anymore. Do you know?
Do you not? I thought that was normal.
No, it's definitely not.
I see. I'm just a typical creative though. Like my mind is not. I could not do an office job. I cannot focus on one thing.
Yeah.
And I tell everyone, just focus on one thing, get that done, move on to the next thing. But I have to have 10 things going. I have to be always just coming up with new ideas. I don't stop. But that's just how my mind is.
Yeah, it's good, because I think quite a few of us are like that with with the way our mind works. You've got to be constantly on something, and you don't have time to stop and reflect and think. You just kind of go, right, what's next? Where are we going next with it? So that's good. I like that. Ruthie, give us one more.
I bought a VR headset actually.
Did you?
That's maybe, I played that too much in lockdown. I know that much.
See, I do the same. We're quite alike, I think. That's the calming thing. To go and fight in Star Wars or whatever, and stick on that side of it. So yeah, that happens. Ruth, give us one more question.
Okie dokie. We want to know, what can we expect in your party tomorrow, your online Zoom party?
Ooh.
So what sort of activities and things can we expect?
Do you know what's really funny? I've not even written it yet. I was going to do it tomorrow. So me and Ricky are doing it together. I'll be doing the magic and puppetry. He's going to do like the games and the challenges. There'll be like just challenges like you got to touch every wall in your house, and the first one to do that is the winner. Then we'll get some toilet roll and wrap ourselves up like Spider-Man and stuff like that. The challenges. I don't want to ruin it, but I want to go to magic. I've got no good magic tricks set up. Da, 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 da.
Well, I'm definitely there. If you're doing stuff that good, I'm there.
Yeah, and then I'll do magic. I do lots of magic.
Amazing.
That's my thing.
It's amazing. It's been an absolute pleasure to chat to you this evening. Wishing you all the luck for that tomorrow. We've put the link in the chat this evening. So it's going to be amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. Wishing you everything success with everything you're doing in the future, your books and much, much more. Thank you very much, Tommy Balaam.
Everyone out. Thank you very much.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you, my friend. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Something magical is coming this Easter. Live on Stage to Stream, our brand new online panto, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Join Dorothy Gale, the Cowardly Lion, Tin Man, and the Scarecrow in a brand new online magical adventure. Live this Easter at www.stagetostream.tv. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, live online this Easter. For more information, visit our website at www.stagetostream.tv. You're watching StageToStream.tv live here from the Neverland Theatre. Yes, I really enjoyed that. What a wonderful guy. And wishing him all the success tomorrow with the online world record attempt for the most people on a Zoom party. It's going to be amazing. If you want to jump on that, it's in the chat right now. The link is there. Ruthie, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. I'm just posting some more links in the chat.
Yes, get linking.
Yeah, so don't forget, it's tomorrow. It's 4:30. It's free to join in, but make sure you share with all your friends as well. And then, when we get back to normal, then you can all book Captain Fantastic to come to your houses and do parties.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love them stories, and the
So good,
cartoon
aren't they?
work and the artistry is amazing. It's really good. So thank you, my friend. That's brilliant. Really
Very
enjoyed
nice.
that. Ruthie, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
Well, I was just keeping up with the
Thinking.
chat in the
Keeping up with the chat?
what's going on. Yeah, lots of love for it. Lots of people saying love the artwork, great
Yeah, it's
story.
nice, wasn't
Yeah, but Harry Steadman, can't believe I stayed awake through a bedtime story.
Wow.
Well, you had a 7-hour nap yesterday.
Yeah,
So.
you're at that age, so
Good.
it happens. Yeah.
No, it's good. It's good. It's great. I just want to. I might join in tomorrow to the party.
Yeah, I quite fancy it.
Leanne Unsworth has said
Especially
that
if
she
you're doing
can.
magic like that. I see, I can't even do that. Oh, don't know what that is.
What are you doing?
I don't know. It started off with good intentions, but ended up just very dirty.
We just offended everyone.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's all fine.
So Leanne Unsworth, I think, is going to join in with the party
Excellent.
with her two tomorrow, and so
Brilliant.
she's got a head start now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
touching all the walls,
Yeah, there you go.
trip the kids up. It's fine.
Touch a wall.
It's all fair in love and war.
Beautiful. Yeah,
It's good stuff. How exciting! So yeah, that's it really.
good.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, it's been good today, hasn't it?
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah,
Enjoyed
yeah.
it.
Now, listen, we need to talk about what's happening over the next few days because, and well, I know we've got tomorrow night is uber exciting.
Uber.
Yeah.
Always doing his accents again.
No, Uber is a group of people that drive around and now have to get paid a good wage. Good. So I just cut to your face then. Oh, it's good. Listen. Yeah, so we've got a very good guest tomorrow night. It's not Steve Hewlett. He's not available.
No, he's not
but
here.
it's some of Steve Hewlett's creations tomorrow night. That's exciting, isn't it?
His friends.
Yeah.
His friends are going to be here.
Go on.
That was it. I was just correcting you because
That's what I
it's
said.
Steve Hewlett's friends.
That's what I said.
Wow.
His friends are going to be here.
Yep.
Yep.
Arthur Lager.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chi-Chi. Do you want to name any more?
No. Just think. Well, you don't know. You don't know who's gonna
You don't know who's going to be here.
hop in. It's
Could
a
just be bottle of
surprise,
water.
isn't it?
Don't know. Yeah, it could be. We don't know, do we? That's exciting. So that's happening tomorrow. But let's talk about some of our future guests.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because we have managed to bag
The man himself.
the biggest man himself, not Jesus. He's not available. But we have managed to bag who, Ruth?
Santa Claus.
Who?
Santa Claus.
Who?
Santa Claus.
The real Santa Claus.
Real Santa Claus.
The
is
real
gonna be
Santa
here.
Claus is going to be here next week.
He is going to be here.
Which is incredibly exciting. We're going to talk to the real Santa Claus. He's the real one that you see on all the TV shows that pops up everywhere. And
Well, he's the only one.
Well, he's the only one. Yeah. No, you get a few fakes. Like people who use rubbish mascots. But he's the actual one from the North Pole.
He is. And he's going to be here because we're friends with him.
Yeah, we are. Yes. And yeah.
Super exciting.
Yeah.
He's going to be here on Friday the 26th.
Next Friday. And we're also working to get our friend from Vegas, Derek Lux. We're he's gonna be next month, I think, 'cause he's got a lot of stuff on. But we're
Busy boy.
working on that, yes. And also some people from Australia,
Yeah.
from Neighbours. Oh, you don't know the
Don't
theme
know the
tune.
words. No, I used to. Do you know what? I used to watch him in Neighbours, though.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's happening.
Yeah,
We're working on that. That's all coming together. So it's all good. We've got lots happening.
Lots, but we still need more. So anybody
need
out
more.
there that wants to come on the show,
We've got a couple of places next week, haven't we?
next week. What's the
Yeah.
date today?
We're full next week, near enough. But the week after.
Well, no, we've got a couple of spaces.
Okay,
Shuffling people around.
probably 5 or 6.
No, don't be silly.
We're only on for 5 days.
No.
How many you got?
I've got 2 spaces, but one is
For next-
penciled in.
Well, that's
so
good
maybe
because
just one.
normally it's rubbish. But,
But yeah, it doesn't matter because we'll find space. We can squeeze you in. So if you want to come on the show, drop me a message or an email
squeeze you in.
at ruth@garystarpantomimes.co.uk.
Or you can call.
Clay. K.
07510, followed by 891, then 005. Let's get social.
What was that number again?
That's 07510,
Well done.
followed by 891, then 005.
Yes, Beverly Charles has said, "Oh, global." Yes, we are going global. We're going the furthest we can go when we go to Australia. So we're going to stop off at Vegas, but then go to Australia. So it's all happening.
Pongo.
Pongo's going to be on it, yeah. The skunk. Yeah, that's happening.
There you go. And Deanne Unsworth at Easter, ? Well, of course. Santa's busy all year round, but he's taking time out of his busy schedule to come and say hello to us.
Yeah, I'm very excited to have that man as a guest. Wonderful. He's one short of Jesus. Good. What else you got, Ruth?
We've not had steel drums. That is not a steel drum.
Steel drums are my favourite drum.
You just ruined it with a wet trumpet.
Well, that's what they all say.
Steel drums are my favourite drum.
Do, 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 do.
Good. That's
Anyway.
your steel drums.
We haven't talked about St Patrick's Day at all, apart from your terrible accents.
Oh, that's right. Let's talk about St. Patrick's Day. So we will.
Well, do you know,
Let's have a
do you
little
know
talk
what?
about St. Patrick's Day, so we shall. Right now, let's go over to Ruthie, right there in the corner, who's going to talk to us about St. Patrick's Day.
Well, no, I was just thinking, because do any of you out there, do you really celebrate St Patrick's Day?
Well, probably
Because-
the Irish do.
Well, actually, it's more of an American thing.
Well,
Americans
also
go
the Irish
crazy
do.
for it.
Well, also the Irish do.
Not as bad as bad. Not as much.
Get
as
out.
No, it's true.
You're going to get a ban.
Right, now listen.
Come on.
No, because in America they go crazy for it with all their huge parades.
Right,
and
just
also
tell
there's
us-
listen, I am telling you. There's a river in Chicago that they dye green.
Brilliant. Tell us about St. Patrick
don't
and his
die-
journey over
They
on
don't
the ship.
No, I said we're not talking about that.
No, we need to.
We're not talking about it.
No, we need to.
No, we don't.
Tell us.
Right, hands up in the chat. Who thought St. Patrick was only St. Patrick because he got rid of all the snakes? Hands up. There's a bit of a delay, isn't there? Yeah. Well, right. So apparently there's no snakes in Ireland at the time, so that's just a myth anyway.
Okay.
But listen, he wasn't even Irish. St. Patrick wasn't Irish.
Tell the people, not me.
No, I was telling you because you didn't know.
Well, tell the people, not me.
Well, they didn't really know where he was born. Some people say I've got to get it right, Banaventa, I think that is. Oldie English, which is like in Northamptonshire. It's basically just off the A5. There. Anyway, he was, also the stories, are they called stories? Factual stories? I don't know. The writings tell us that he was kidnapped and taken to Ireland as a slave, where he stayed working as a shepherd. But he made his way out. Made his way over to the east side of the Emerald Isle, where he was to hop aboard a boat to sail the Irish Sea back to England.
Tell us what he needed to do to
No,
sail
we're
the
not
Irish Sea.
doing any more. No.
Well, you need to. Tell us.
No.
Tell her what. Well, come on.
Right.
Tell us
Well,
the
the
thing.
captain didn't trust him. He said he didn't look trustworthy.
Yeah.
So there was a thing apparently that they used to do
Well, yeah. What
to
was that?
to show that you well, what's the word? Like that you conceded to the captain, like so that you to
Like
show
when
that he
you-
was in charge.
Like when you kissed the Pope's ring.
Well, that's for different reasons. That's not to say you're in charge.
What did
But
you have to do anyway, Ruth?
Well, he was asked, but he didn't do it, to suck the captain's breast,
Or his boob.
his boob.
Yeah. Which is like kissing the Pope's ring.
Well, this is why I didn't want to talk about it, because this made me feel uncomfortable now.
Okay.
I feel odd.
So,
So
did
anyway. Anyway, but yeah, so that's the story of him. Nothing to do with snakes. No snakes in Ireland, apparently. And he wasn't even Irish. He was born on the A5.
Well, there you go. That's probably ruined it for a lot of people. And we'll probably get a lot of complaints about you.
Leanne Unsworth, why did you say that so slowly? Because I was trying not to say it and think of other words to replace it, but I just...
Boob. Boob's better than breast.
To be fair, it does sound better than...
It does. I told
Yeah.
you that.
I just didn't want to say it.
What, boob?
Yeah.
You prefer breast?
Well, it's anatomically correct, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because men don't have boobs.
They do. We have moobs.
Well, you do.
I've got big moobs. Massive moobs.
I'm assuming the captain was a male because.
Well, obviously.
Well, you
They
can't
were all
assume.
men. No, they were
Can
were
you
all
stop
men.
pressing buttons?
They were all men back then.
Well, you have to assume.
It was before equality. All captains were men.
Well, it was also
True
deemed,
story. Don't write in and
unlucky-
complain.
Unlucky
because
to have a lady on a
it's
ship.
fact.
Why are you still talking?
I don't know.
It's unlucky to have a lady on a ship.
It is. Yeah.
So that.
Yeah.
Anyway, Beverly Charles violated, standards broken. I told you it was a weird story to
No,
tell.
you can say boobs
I don't
on.
want
You can
to.
say boobs.
Stop saying
You
it.
just can't say monkey because you get banned.
Anyway, that's it. That's all I have. Has anyone got any facts
No,
about?
Nobody
Do you know
cares.
what? The green thing. Used to be blue. Apparently, used to wear blue. Nothing. You know, when
Who
everyone's
did?
like, well, right now, you know how like Ireland's depicted as being green, and of course the
I
Emerald Isle.
apologise now if
But
anybody's
prior to
offended.
it being
Don't
the
care,
Emerald
but-
Isle, apparently it was depicted as blue. I don't know why. Big sky maybe, but apparently St Patrick used to wear blue, which is why. But then when they called it the Emerald Isle, they changed it to green. That's also a.
So
a
where did the
thing.
big snakes come in?
Well, the St Patrick chased all the snakes out of Ireland. Is that the right saying?
Like
That
the
is.
Pied Piper who kidnapped kids.
Well, that wasn't his main job. His main job was to get rid of the rats. But they didn't pay him, naughty villagers. So he put the kids in a mountain.
They
But
deserve it.
that's a different story.
Is that
No.
from the Bible?
Pied Piper?
I don't know.
No,
Maybe.
who wrote that? Who wrote the Pied Piper of Hamlin?
It's probably Grimm.
Hamlin? Hamlet. Pied Piper of Hamlet.
Could be.
Hamlin?
The Pied Piper of Hamlin. It was in German, so I'm guessing.
No, it's
it was-
Hamlet, isn't it? Pied Piper of Hamlet. I'm going to
No,
type it in.
Hamlin.
Was it? Pied Piper
Hamlet?
of... Oh,
Was it a
Hamlet.
cigar?
It was Hamlet.
Yeah, it wasn't a cigar.
I don't think it was Hamlet.
Oh, you're mental.
Oh. Right, now it's was it a true story?
Roots
Probably. They put them
On
in a...
Google.
You were
Here we
right.
go.
Oh
I
no,
know.
you're not.
I am right.
You're not. Hang on. Was a true story, Pied Piper. Writers like Grimm Brothers and Robert Browning may have shaped Pied Piper legend into art.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, but someone's got to have initially written it.
Well, yeah. Anyway, but and there you go.
Oh, Robert Browning. It was him.
Oh, Yvette Pepper's loving this. What? Because of the hole that Ruth's digging herself in. It's getting deeper and deeper.
Isn't that Shakespeare? What? Hamlet. The Pied Piper of Hamlet.
The Pied Piper of
Hamlet is
I
actually
knew
it's
him well,
isn't a Hamlet a
for
small
he
village?
was a rat. What?
Wasn't Hamlet? It's a small village,
Hamlet's
isn't
a
it?
cigar.
No, it's a small village. It's like
It's a cigar.
5 or less houses.
No, that's a Hamlet.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but it's also a cigar. You said the Pied Piper of Hamlet. It just makes me think of a
Hamlin,
German
yeah.
man skipping along smoking a very smooth cigar.
Or maybe he did.
Hamlet, the mild cigar.
And all the children wanted that cigar, which is why they followed him. Just saying.
Good story, Ruth, and one we'll take with us to the grave.
Pied Piper of... Do you know what? I was in the Pied Piper at school.
Do you know what? I was concerned that we wouldn't be able to fill 15 minutes with drivel after our act this evening, but it's fine because we're almost about to run over.
Well, I was... Okay. I did the poster when I was at primary school
You did what poster?
for the Pied Piper.
You
I
did a
was
poster for
counsellor
the
number
Pied Piper?
6. Yeah, it was our school play.
You were on the poster or you drew it?
No, I drew it.
Okay.
Yeah. It was clever. I thought it was clever.
Was it?
I did a picture of his little flute thing. That's a flute.
What's
And,
that?
And in the musical
Is that a
notes-
flute?
That's a flute at the side.
Is it? Or
Yeah.
is it a wet trumpet? Play it. Just do it.
I'm not going to play your
Just do
trumpets.
it. Do your flute then.
No.
Play your
that's
flute.
Not a flute sound.
Play your flute.
No.
Show me how the flute goes.
Nope.
Show me how the flute goes. We all want to see it.
You
Go
know
for
how
it.
a flute goes. I'm not
Go on.
playing a flute to a wet trumpet.
How many holes has a flute got? Exactly. Try it.
6.
See what happens when you play your flute.
Okay, 6.
Play your flute.
I don't want...
Play your flute.
Stop it. This
We're not
is
going away until you play your flute.
bullying.
Play your flute.
Don't
It's
wanna
not
play the
bullying.
flute.
It's comedy.
Look,
Play your flute.
Listen, I wanted to play the flute
Play
in
your
secondary
flute.
school, but I
Play
got
your
clarinet
flute.
instead.
Play your flute.
It's not correct.
No, listen. Well,
It
it's
doesn't
not
work.
correct, but for the simple reason of we've seen the edge of your green screen. So can you pull your hand back in a bit?
Which one?
So put one in front of your mouth. Lean to your right. Okay, left then. Bit further. There. Right, now put your other hand up. Now play your flute. See, everyone's excited by the way you professionally play that, whereas mine's just kind
You've
of all
got to
over
do the
the
lip,
place.
haven't you? The...
Oh, that's a flute lip.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's good. Do you know why women wear lipstick? Anyway, let's not move on to that. Let's go on to something
Why?
else. Don't. Listen.
What are you pointing at?
Yeah, good. Oh. It was originally to attract men. I just mouthed the answer to you. Just to make it attractive to men. That's why you wear lipstick. Or women, whatever. Whatever you're attracted to. I don't care, but I'm just saying that it makes it look like a happy...
I knew this is where it was going to end up when you said to talk about the captain's boob. I knew it. I knew it was going to end up in the gutter.
It didn't end up in the gutter.
Well.
It ended up as a good show, and that's what we're here for. Top banter and top everything. It was good. I enjoyed tonight. Have you enjoyed yourself?
Yes.
Good. Have you got a final fact of the day? Good TV.
Why is the word abbreviation so long?
It's Ruth's fun fact of the day.
Say goodnight,
Tell us
Ruthie.
about it, Ruthie.
Say
Goodnight,
goodnight,
Ruthie.
Ruthie. Well, wait a minute. Say goodnight, Ruthie.
What was that?
That was me doing the James bit.
Oh, I've got to point out, which I didn't mention.
Oh, go on.
I've got to scroll to find it now.
Brilliant.
Wait. Oh, there's lots of comments once I've not been looking.
I know, but
They're
go
all
on.
talking about boobs and flutes.
Quick.
It was something Beverly Charles said, and I've lost it.
Brilliant.
That when you did your Russian accent, you sounded like a
Frog.
Sesame Street villain. I think.
It's a Muppets villain. It's
No,
I'm
but that's
number
not what-
one.
that's
You're
not-
number
No,
two.
listen.
It's inevitable that you see that the one is better than two. I'm number one. You're number two. That's from the Muppets.
You're number
Most
two.
Most Wanted. Anyway, good. Ruth, say goodnight. We're
Good
going.
night.
Great, brilliant. Hope you enjoyed yourself this evening. It's been an absolute pleasure. Do join us tomorrow evening. We've got Steve Hewlett's friends, not Steve Hewlett, but his friends. I'm going to be interviewing all the best puppets from his show and much, much more. Hope you've enjoyed yourself this evening from us all here at StageStream.tv. It's been an absolute pleasure. Sleep well, stay safe, and until we can get back in the theatre, good night.